We begin here at 5:30 with breaking news happening up north, where the National Weather Service confirms a tornado has hit the town of Gaylord.
These are new images. We're just getting into our newsroom showing the extensive damage to the west side of Gaylord. We just spoke with the meteorologist who's in charge at the National Weather Service in Gaylord, and here's what he told us.
We do know that a fairly significant tornado went through just west on the west side of Gaylord. And that we're sure of based upon video confirmation and what we saw on radar and the pictures we're seeing. So we don't really know. We don't know the magnitude yet. We have a storm survey team out right now. But we do know that there's considerable damage across the western part of Gaylord, a lot of businesses, a lot of homes. There's a lot of debris and roads that are blocked by debris. We know there are some injuries in talking to the fire department, but we don't know how many or to what level those are.
Our Mara McDonald headed to Gaylord right now, and we'll hear from her live coming up at 6. But as we heard earlier from Brett, this is not usual for northern lower Michigan, and you just hope that people were able to get to safety there.
And since it is early on, it's hard to really get a sense right now, Brett, but tell us a little bit about what this looked like on the radar. What do you think?
It was a very unfashionable setup for what we see here in Michigan. This is something that we would typically see in the Plains states, where they have these really tall and very strong thunderstorms. Now, as you mentioned, they're surveying the damage. There are still showers and storms going through the area, but let's go back to about 3:45 p.m. this afternoon. Now, notice you can kind of see how the reflectivity almost points outward. Here's the radar right here. So this is very close to the radar, giving us a very clear picture as to what happened. Reflectivity showing that very clear hook echo. And within it, when we look at the velocity or how the winds and the rain is moving within the storm, you can very clearly see at 3:45 the reds and the greens coming together. Very tight rotation. Even 5 minutes later, that rotation just west, or rather just east of town. So the rotation very tight. The other signal that we saw, which is very concerning, is debris being lofted. This blue ball here, what we call a debris ball, is indicative that there's something non-meteorological in the air. So it's not rain, it's not hail, not even snow. It's something man-made or tree branches, something like that. So this tornado was able to loft debris up into the air. Very scary situation. These storms are along a cold front that's going to be bringing us chances for showers and thunderstorms parts of the weekend. We'll dive further into that coming up in just a bit.